2022 Advanced Bowl, 10 impressive players this week. Reese's Senior Bowl 2022 week is in the books. Somewhat of a return to normalcy after last year's game was somewhat limited in scope due to the COVID pandemic. Saturday's game at Hancock Whitney Stadium capped a week of practices and meetings with pro scouts, coaches, and talent evaluators for more than 120 of the top prospects for the 2022 NFL Draft. As game organizers are fond of saying, the draft starts in mobile, and it continues on to next month's NFL Combine and individual schools pro days leading up to the April 28th to 30th draft in Las Vegas. So who made the biggest impressions during Senior Bowl 2022 week? With the caveat that it's very difficult for a player to hurt his stock at the Senior Bowl, here are a few of the players who shined in mobile. American defensive lineman Neil Farrell of LSU practices for the Reese's Senior Bowl on Wednesday, February 2, 2022, at Hancock Whitney Stadium in Mobile, Ala. Neil Farrell, DT, LSU. The mobile native came into Senior Bowl week with questions about his conditioning, then weighed at 338 pounds. But he took home Practice Player of the Week at his position for the American team, then totaled 4 tackles in Saturday's game. Jermaine Johnson, edge, Florida State. Johnson left mobile after Wednesday, but he put enough on tape in 2 practices to be declared the most impressive player here nearly by acclamation. The Georgia transfer was nearly unblockable in practice, proving that his ACC Defensive Player of the Year award was no fluke. National team defensive lineman Boye Mafe of Minnesota runs through drills during practice for the Senior Bowl NCAA college football game Thursday, February 3, 2022, in Mobile, Ala AP. Zion Johnson, C/G, Boston College. Johnson won the overall Practice Player of the Week award regardless of position, showing versatility to play center and handle shotgun snaps despite being exclusively a guard in college. Stops at Davidson and Boston College. Related. How did the state's players perform in the 2022 Reese's Senior Bowl? Boye Mafe, edge, Minnesota. Mafe was arguably the best player in Saturday's game, taking home national team MVP honors after totaling 3 tackles for loss, 2 sacks, a quarterback hurry and a forced fumble. He did so while playing with his hand on the ground, something he rarely did in college. American defensive back Roger McCreary of Auburn practices for the Reese's Senior Bowl on Tuesday, February 1, 2022, at Hancock Whitney Stadium in Mobile, Ala. Trey Mcbride, TE, Colorado State. The tight end position was absolutely loaded in Mobile this week, and Mcbride was the best of the bunch. He's probably a day 2 selection at worst in the draft, and got into the end zone Saturday after doing so only once on 90 catches during the season. Related. National takes 20-10 victory over American in Reese's Senior Bowl. Roger McCreary, Cb, Auburn. McCreary got dinged on the first day of Senior Bowl week after his arms measured just 29 inches long, which some analysts worry may limit the mobile native to nickel and slot corner in the pros. But he had an excellent week of practice, taking home top honors at his position on the American team. National offensive lineman Trevor of Northern Iowa, right, practices for the Reese's Senior Bowl on Wednesday, February 2, 2022, at Hancock Whitney Stadium in Mobile, Ala. Trevor Penning, OT, Northern Iowa. The national team offensive line was loaded with potential early round picks, but Penning might be the best of the bunch. The 6'6", 330-pound FCS star showed a nasty streak in practice, finishing his reps strong and often playing to the echo of the whistle. Kenny Pickett, QB, Pittsburgh. Though some of the talk was about the mystery of his hand size, Pickett showed it where it counted. He finished a solid week of practice with a perfect 6-4-6 performance in Saturday's game. American team quarterback Malik Willis of Liberty runs the ball during the first half of an NCAA Senior Bowl college football game, Saturday, February 5, 2022, in Mobile, Ala AP. Malik Willis, QB, Liberty. It's possible Willis overtook Pickett as the top quarterback to come out of the Senior Bowl, showing his arm strength and running ability. He didn't have much time to throw on Saturday. None of the American team QBs did, but he proved to be a difference maker running with the ball. Christian Watson, WR, North Dakota State. Watson could be the latest Bison star to become an impact player in the NFL, and was arguably the top receiver in Mobile all week. A 2-time FCS All-American, he caught just 1 pass Saturday, but it was a sliding grab that turned into a 38-yard catch and run. 2022 Reese's Senior Bowl.